You know, here on the Morning Brew, we like to cover a gamut of things, a whole variety of experiences, and we're about to do that now with our guest here. Lee Kortsch is owner of Rapture Air paragliding. Lee, good to have you on the program.
Thank you.
Did you paraglide in here?
Sure.
Why not? Yeah. We want to believe you did.
Sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, welcome to the show. We want to learn all about this. Both Aaron and I are ready to try this.
Yeah, you can.
It sounds like a lot of fun.
It's a blast.
And what really got you into paragliding?
I was actually going to a Bible study at a friend's house, and he said, come on out and try it. And, well, of course, after my first flight, I figured I could probably do this.
Yeah.
And that was 11 years ago.
Wow.
No
So,
we got an image of what a paraglider looks like, and it's basically a parachute with a motorized chassis there where you can sit in there and guide this. There's a photo of one right there.
yeah, actually, that's yours truly.
Yeah.
There you are. What's powering that thing?
Nothing.
It's just
Just
you
the
and the
air?
wind, huh?
It's just free flying with
Wow.
the wind. You can add the lawnmower engine to it if you want down the line. But the real reward is actually that's outside of Berlin, a place we like to fly. But yeah, the real reward is flying without the motor and finding the wind.
And can you just paraglide right off of Sandia, or do you have to
You have to have a hill
jump out
or
of
a
a
mountain.
helicopter? How does that work?
Oh no, actually we do fly out to Sandias. I just flew off there last Saturday evening.
Oh, wow.
However, most of the places we fly are all over New Mexico. For people that come out the first time and do the lessons, we have some hills out behind the airport that we use. We start them off at about a 200-foot hill. Where after about an hour of prep work, you're by yourself
Oh my
off
gosh.
a 200-foot hill. And of course, we have you on radio. But,
Sure.
Panic!
Now, can you do this sport by yourself, or is it better to have people with you when you're paragliding?
Well, it's just, yeah, just like any other sport. I mean, it's always wise to have somebody with you. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's a very safe sport. It's a lot safer than driving a vehicle. I mean, if you look at the statistics, it's much safer than driving a vehicle. But, you know, it's not fun. It's not as fun by yourself. And so for fun, safety, part of it is hanging out with your friends. And if the weather isn't cooperating, you still get to have a good time with your buds.
Yeah. So what's the process like? I want to go paragliding. So we go out and do a few hours to kind of practice and then go off, and then I'm on my own?
Well, it kind of depends. We offer several different options. You can come out as a passenger, and that takes about 5 minutes of prep work.
Okay.
And so you're just a passenger, and that's okay because it's not for everybody.
Yeah.
Not everybody is into that. But a lot of people will come out after about an hour of prep work at a park. We do some different types of exercises to get you prepped. After about an hour, when we feel you're ready, certain things are going certain ways, then we'll take you to our hill and throw you off.
Oh. They just throw you right
Just
out.
throw you out, man.
Good luck.
As long as you don't get my equipment dirty, we're okay. But that's for those people who want to come out just for the day and just to try it so they can say, I've tried it. You know, there's a lot of people just say, I bungee jumped and or I jumped out of a plane. But to take it up as a sport, that's more.
That's exciting.
That's a very intensive process, and it takes a few months.
Now, is this a fast-growing sport?
No, it's not. It's not a fast-growing sport for several reasons. One, it takes a lot of time, and it's not a cheap sport, but it's also not an expensive sport.
So what's a whole rig cost?
Right around $4,500 to $5,000.
Wow.
So I say it's not cheap, and because that's not chump change.
Right.
But in the grand scheme of aviation, it's the least expensive form of aviation available.
I would say.
Yeah, you buy an airplane, you're looking at 80 to
Oh, yeah.
150,000 bucks for an airplane.
But if you just want to go for a day, how much does that usually run?
Yeah, we offer lessons anywhere from 150 to 250 for the day.
that's
Just to have the experience.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and we have so many people that most of the people do that. And every now and then you'll get somebody that says, hey, we want to do this as a hobby, as a sport.
Well, what's usually like the length of time? I jump off the Sandia. How long do I have until I land?
Well, the Sandia is typically it's a minimum of about 20 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's that's a pretty advanced site. So after a few years of being a pilot, then it's possible to take you up there. It's about a 4,000 or 5,000 foot drop, but it's beautiful. It's beautiful. There's nothing like getting up and looking behind you, seeing the whole East Mountains.
Oh, I'm sure.
Hey, check out Lee's company, Rapture Air. You can find them online. We put up the website.